as we witnessed what seems like forever ago, your Red Sox are finally back for another season after claiming victory over the National League and winning the franchise's 10th World Series and our first World Series of the series. And like I said at the end of that episode, we're not done. We got some more to do. We went through the offseason. We saw how spring training played out, but now we are here in the Fens taking on the New York Yankees. And the Yankees come into town trying to beat us after we've beaten them in both of our last couple of playoff runs. And this is what they project for us. And Theo Gillen, if Theo Gillen's on the roster this year, we did not do a good job. Also, with Rafael Devers being splattered around, this is the first episode that I'm recording, at least with gameplay, in which we have had the Rafael Devers trade. I actually recorded what you'll see of the July episode already, yesterday as of this recording, with my reaction there. But this is the first time you're hearing me, because this will come out a little bit before that, of the Devers trade. And that sucks, and I hate it. But what I don't hate, and what doesn't suck, is Garrett Crochet. A fastball on the inside gets the strikeout, and then Aaron Judge, looper in to center field, and Ceddanne Rafaela is there to make the catch. So 1, 2, 3, go the Yankees as our title defense starts now. It's Duran, Connor Wong, and Rafael Devers taking on Max Fried. Yes, Max Fried, 201 innings. We saw him late in the last game of the season as well as that first game of that playoff sweep of the Yankees. And we faced a lot of Max Fried. I've personally faced a lot of Max Fried over the last couple episodes. And Connor Wong goes right back up the middle. 75 coming in, 72 going out, and just find some eyes. And Connor Wong, we have him up here because he has a really, really good contact versus left and some better hitting stats than Bregman did. So we're going to move Bregman down the order against lefties. Also, put some speed on the base paths. Devers looks like he got out of a double play as he is on first base. Make it third, but Costas getting a little too greedy trying to take second base. So we will pick up 2 hits. We will strand the runner on what would have been second base. But that is how that inning goes. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., 0-1 count. Destroys this baseball cutter, and you can see wanted to go down and away and ended up leaking over the middle of the plate. And 365 feet later, it's the Yankees lead 1-0. Love seeing the Yankees take you deep, that's for sure a real thought. And yeah, he got all of that one, and he just murdered it. This one light tower power and clangs up where the Coke bottles used to live. Then Brandon Lau is going to, get robbed by Spider-Man out there. Christian Campbell. And Christian Campbell really, really need a big year out of Campbell. His extension kicks in. We're not going to be sending down a guy making, $14, $15 million a year, ever it is, down AAA. We're going to ask him to go play through it. And it's a double by Jake Myers here. Is starting against the lefty in right field is Jordan Walker. So no Roman Anthony, no Marcelo Meyer to begin the year, but Jason Dominguez, the Martian, in a planet all his own, swings and misses at ball. Would have been a ball, and retires the side. Pick things back up in the third. Anthony Volpe, he goes deep, opposite field. Rafaela giving chase to the track, to the wall. It is gone. All right, Vlad Guerrero, I get. Anthony Volpe, less enthused about this one. Didn't even hit 100 miles per hour. Just cuts through the early March skies and goes right into the bullpen. So Anthony Volpe starting his season off real nice. Aaron Judge trying to put the cherry on top of the inning. We will. Circle change that definitely could have got some damage done to it, but we freeze him. But Volpe does pick up that run on the solo homer. It is 2-0 Red Sox behind. Jake Myers in the fourth and squeak one past Rodolfo Castro. And now it's 2 on for the Yankees, 2 out in the top of the fourth. Haven't seen much from the offense. Saw that first inning highlights, and since then it's been all Crochet. Jason Dominguez can't catch up to it again. Just can't hit lefties. Really good against righties from the left side of the plate, but really his ratings go way down against lefties. It sucks. He's facing one of the top 3 lefties in the league. Connor Wong did some damage on Max Fried earlier, and he finally ends the offensive drought here with another base hit. Again, not too sharply hit. 86 coming in, 87 off the bat, but now it brings up Rodolfo Castro. We know what he does against lefties, and usually it's not that. Strikes out, and we have Wong up on base, no one on, lead off the inning, and then nothing doing. So 3 hits for Fried and 5 strikeouts compared to Garrett Crochet's 5 hits and 4 strikeouts. We also have to mention the 2 home runs, and Oswald Peraza beats him up the middle. The 9-hitter gets on to start the 5th on a 1-2 count. Can't quite put him away is Crochet. Then Volpe, we just saw him go bridge not too long ago. Ball in the dirt, Wong up, fire, second base, and that will be Peraza standing now on second. So no outs, quickly a runner in scoring position. But we fast forward, Aaron Judge up, and so that means we stranded the runner not once, not twice, but 3 times. 2 pitches into the inning, it was a runner on second base, and he was left stranded, and big Aaron Judge could not get the job done. Jordan Walker in the opening day start for a reason. Again, this one absolute smoked on a line. And Jordan Walker coming into the season was very interesting. Much like Christian Campbell, Marcelo Meyer, and Roman Anthony, their extensions have kicked in. Meyer was hurt a lot last year. Roman Anthony and Christian Campbell has spent time in AAA. We're not doing that now. So it kind of forces Jordan Walker, who we brought in to be the guy because Roman Anthony wasn't there. You were asking him to kind of play a platoon role, and we'll see if we can find some space for him. But I think his bat's too good to keep out of the lineup, but so is everyone else's. So a good problem to have. But it is what it is. He hits a home run on opening day. Christian Campbell, a slow roller up the middle. He ends up taking second base on the Rafaela strikeout. He was looking all the way. The 7th K for Fried. But we do have a runner in scoring position for Jarren Duran. A tough season last year after pretty much 4 straight, very consistent, very good seasons. And can't quite change his fate here as he lifts that one into the sky. And Jordan Walker gets us finally on the board. It's 2-1 Sox trail. Well, Jordan Walker trying to scrape us back into this one. Vladimir Guerrero, 2 for 2. Make it, 3 for 3. This one, Placataca, or whatever the hell they say when he hits almost Placatao, whatever the fuck. This one was an absolute moonshot. You saw that sweeper, wanted it low, and again, misses the spot. Look at this thing. Hang it. He bangs it. That one, center cut. Couldn't get much better than that. And Vlad Guerrero just flips the bat. He deserves it. I'm not even going to be mad. He deserves it. And it's 3-1 Red Sox losing. Yankees in the lead, and Jake Myers is gone by way of the K. Vlad Guerrero Jr., Pimp Sauce. See you later. 3-1 Yankees as we head to the bottom of the 6th inning. Connor Wong back up again. Already 2 for 2 against Max Fried. Fried still out there. And this one roped over to Lau. And he throws it away. Up ahead over everybody. And won't be 3 for 3 on the day, but he has reached again, and they have not figured out Connor Wong, which in real life everyone seems to have figured out Connor Wong. Devers beats Lau fast by second base, and now we got 2 on, no outs, and let's get a rally starting. But can Tristan ground into double play Casas stay out of the double play? Well, he won't have to face Max Fried. And we'll see who they go. And it will be a righty, Drew Rasmussen. We had a bunch of interests with him over the offseason, but Will Vest kind of presented himself to us, and we felt that was a better direction to go money-wise. And Rasmussen re-ups with the Yankees in a sinker that he hits hard right into the ground, and Casas does ground into a double play. Runner moves over to third base, but just eliminates, 2 outs and 1 swing of the bat. Never the best. And it is Volpe and Lau. And now Marcelo Meyer in against the righties. He goes, good morning, good afternoon, good night. And Rasmussen gets out of the jam that Fried got him into. take things into the 7th inning. Zach Jackson up, and it's Jordan Walker getting past Aaron Judge. So has the home run, has the double, and Walker with some life here in the 7th inning as he just beats Aaron Judge, who gives a Jim Edmonds-esque effort but can't quite pull it in. Christian Campbell, can you be my hero? Hits it hard, but right to shortstop. Doesn't move the runner up. And so now we have an extra out. Runner still on second base. Cedon Rafaela, 0 for 2, 2 punch-outs today. Can you be our hero? Can I be your hero, baby? Nope, he can't. On the ground, Volpe. It is a tough play, but he is able to make it. Not quite Derek Jeter, but not everyone can be that bad at shortstop. It is Judge, Guerrero Jr., and Lau as they strand a runner in scoring position here in the 7th. In the 8th inning, it's Michael Kopech as Brendan Lau dumps one into left field. Duran cuts it off and able to keep runners on the corner in severe need of a ground ball to get this twin killing. Austin Wells is going to check in, and we're going to look into the bullpen, and we are going to call upon A.J. Puck. He's going to come in against the lefty, and Puck, who we signed last year, had a really good year last year, and have him for one more year. And maybe we look to re-sign him after this year's done. Last year, 2.90 ERA and about 86 or so appearances, I think it said, which is awesome. He was outstanding and gets a big strikeout on Wells. Jake Myers. He lets the ball in the dirt. Wong up, throws, fires, second base, got him. Strands the runners loud, tried to get a little bit greedy. Everyone kind of takes pitches off of Wong when the ball's in the dirt, but the Yankees unsuccessful here. Rafael Devers! Imagine trading this guy. No one with a right mind would ever do that. 10 more years of this in Boston. Well, I think in this universe, we're in 2028, 2029, so a little bit less than that, but still a whole lot more Rafi Devers to come. I can promise you that. 421, lays it out to right field. Then Casas, 102 off the bat. This one hit high, hit deep, but into the triangle. Looked like some wind was blowing in, and unfortunately, he's not able to join the home run parade. Here we go, though. Devers does get us within a run, and then it is a strikeout. Puck, a clean 9th inning, keeps us in this one. We have Marcelo Meyer, Alex Bregman, Jordan Walker due up here for the Red Sox. And it's going to be Trevor Stephan who steps in. Was 1 for 5 in save opportunities last year, 88 in a third innings pitched. And he has Marcelo Meyer to deal with here. 0 for 1 with a strikeout, 1-2 count. Laid into one, splitter, but right at Aaron Judge, and he's able to get back and make the play. One gone in the inning. Alex Bregman, can you do something for me? Please, for the love of God, do something for me. Delivers. Slider. Caught too much of the plate, able to put it into left field, 97 off the bat. And now we have some decisions to make. We are going to take Bregman off the base pass. We will put Roman Anthony there. The case is, if we do go into the end of the inning tied, we can put Jordan Walker at third, move Roman Anthony to right field. That's the plan. Walker, could have ended it right there. Fortunately does not, and pops it up to second base. 2 down in the inning. Christian Campbell. Can you be my hero, baby? 3-2 count, lifted to right field. Judge going back, leaps over his head. Unfortunately, jumps into the bullpen, and that causes Anthony to have to stop at third base. So now we have 2 on. A base hit into the outfield wins it. See, Judge just misjudges that one. All sit, if you will, and Cedon Rafaela 0 for 3 with 2 punch-outs, and he punches it into right center field. Judge misses it. We're going home happy on opening day. Cedon Rafaela walks us off against the dreaded New York Yankees. Cue the dirty water. hard pick at the end. Ceddanne Rafaela gets a fastball the outside part of the plate and just does Ceddanne Rafaela swings. Just swings through it. Judge looking like a fool out there in right field. Campbell all the way. Probably was going to score anyway, even if Judge fields it correctly. And we win against the New York Yankees here. Score of 4-3 on opening day. We bring this one back. It was all Yankees. We didn't really have much offense going in the first half of the game, but we buckled up. We got the hits when we needed to, and going home with a W on day one. And the defense starts now. The defense for our World Series championship starts now. We had 11 hits. A.J. Puck gets the win. We had 4 runs and an error. The Yankees, they had 3 runs, 10 hits, and 1 error, and Trevor Stephan picks up the loss. We will pick things up later on with a debut. Yes, we have 2 pitching debuts to go over. It's Gavin Stone who's on deck first. Man, we got from the Los Angeles Dodgers in the offseason. You have to face off against Vladimir Guerrero Jr., who put 2 over the fence the other day, and then put 2 more over the fence over these next couple of games. And now we got Gavin Stone out here, who just doesn't want him to hit any more home runs. Plain and simple as that. We are in the Fenway Greens here, and this is what Gavin Stone did last year. 12 starts, a 4 ERA, 49 strikeouts in 77 2/3 inning. We really needed emergency-wise, needed another pitcher. We were trying to sign Sandy Alcantara in the offseason. He decided to go to Cleveland. Obviously, we had Crochet locked up. We had guys like Bayo and Turner and Hayashi. But I wanted just one good, solid pitcher. We knew we were probably going to get rid of Gonsolin. We knew we were probably going to get rid of Houck, but we did not anticipate giving up on Sandy Alcantara. So we pivoted. We got a guy in Gavin Stone who isn't as good as Alcantara by any means, but has team control and was once a highly touted prospect in what is the Dodgers just kind of like pitching guru thing they have going on there. This start, however, not great. Just not great in the slightest. So much traffic in this start as he gives up another hit. Dominguez goes up the middle. They score a run. Austin Wells, other way, is another run going to score. They will send Judge. Duran, the throw. First base side of the plate, but Wong able to make the catch, swipe across, and make the tag, and we keep the Yankees at just 1 run. But already 4 hits given up in that first inning. The circle change, which is his primary pitch, was all over the place. A lot of command issues here and there. But able to get out of it with just giving up 1 run, I guess, is just A-okay. Softly hit up the middle, another base hit. I believe that is now up to 6 if we're following along correctly. And already 6 hits given up, 3 outs. That's no bueno. Does get a strikeout of Volpe, a little generous, I think, but at this point, I'll take anything I can get. But a guy who has a cutter, sweeper, a circle change, a 4-seam fastball that doesn't really top out anything crazy, but is able to get guys out. Usually, the circle change just was too much over the plate, and deja vu all over again. They run on Duran, and Duran says, "No, sir. Please don't do that. Actually, keep doing it. We would like outs for free." But 7 hits through 2 innings, as I guess it's better statistically. We're settling in. And no runs given up. But Duran, another outfield assist. And again, first start of the season, you can't judge everything. As Judge judges everything. Absolute piss missile over the monster. And that thing, as of this recording, still hasn't landed yet. See, that ball took forever to come down. 443 feet. That's insane. Even for a guy like Aaron Judge, that is a long ways away. And, he puts the Yankees back up. You saw right there that graphic, a 12-13 pitch at bat. You do get the strikeout, but you're already, over 60 pitches now? We haven't even gotten past the 3rd inning. is minimizing damage, at least coming across, hitting home plate, which is good. But Gavin Stone, we do think can be a pretty good player for us, and especially where we need him to be as a middle of the rotation arm. We think he has the stuff to do that. I would love for him to do that, really, as Ben Rice, the Cohasset boy, goes into right field and just sneaks it over that short wall. Not a short wall in terms of distance, but short wall in terms of height. 386 feet is no joke, especially pulled that way. That thing would have been 48 rows deep at Yankee Stadium, but alas, real ballparks, it takes a while for that ball to get out of there. Does get the strikeout on Myers, another strikeout. Overall in this start, it was a no decision by Gavin Stone, as we see another base hit, extra bases here for Volpe. 3 2/3, he's through 12 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned, 4 Ks, and a pair of home runs, giving up 1 to Ben Rice, 1 to Aaron Judge. And that will do it for this one. But I think we stay in here, and we will watch the rest of this game. As I think another moment, if I'm mistaken, I did edit this last night, or finished editing this last night. Let's see. Simeon Road Richardson comes in. We are going to return to simulating, and no, we do just end up winning this game. I think there's another game that we go in there, and we see kind of the end here. But either way, we pick up the win eventually. So even though we did not have the best of days for Gavin Stone, we do pick up the win against the Yankees. We lead this series 2-1, and 7-5 win. Simeon Woods Richardson picks up the W, and Trevor Stephan again the loss, with Felix Bautista his first save in Red Sox uniform. Flip things over to the debut of Nori Hiyashi, and this is not just his Red Sox debut. This is his major league debut here at Fenway Park. The 3-1 Boston Red Sox take on the 2-1 Miami Marlins. Marlins, again, a team that we've traded with before and picked up Sandy Alcantara. And welcome to the show, Hiyashi, indeed. We've talked at length again about Nori, and here's just our top 10 prospects. If you were missing them, we have 4 in the top 100 and 3 in the top 20. 2 catchers, 2 pitchers, and here are kind of the rest of them here. Number 3 ranked system in all of baseball. But we have, again, a really good pitcher on our hands, Nori Hiyashi, and I'm very excited to let him loose for the first time in Major League action. Probably would have got the call up earlier last year if it wasn't from a head fracture that forced him to go on to the IL for the rest of the year halfway through. But Otto Lopez is his first victim, popped up, and Bregman over there to get it. Lane Thomas, a free agent addition from a couple years ago, he ropes one on the ground, and Hiyashi is there. Hiyashi was awesome. He was locked in so early, as Xavier Edwards, one of the best hitmen in the game, is going to fly out, and that will do it. Again, Hiyashi coming in, the number 63 ranked prospect, was more in the 40s during his first 2 years in our system, but obviously as new players come in and graduate and get drafted, those ranks are fluctuated. His first career strikeout goes against what would have been his former teammate, Wilyer Abreu. But Abreu, again, we traded to Miami as the headliner of the package that got us Sandy Alcantara. Austin Hayes, he goes upstairs and can't find it, as Hayes blows it, or gets it blown by him. The second strikeout for Hiyashi. And then Davison De Los Santos on the ground. And first base runner is going to get on due to an error at third base. As you mentioned, as I said before, he was locked in early. It's not his first. He doesn't give his first hit until the 4th. Spoiler alert. Gets another strikeout here. And not known for strikeouts, but obviously the first time facing a few of these teams before the film is really up and out. And the scouting reports are really up and accurate and all that fun stuff. You can see a little bit of inflated strikeout numbers early, and I would love to see him take advantage of that. So far, he does. He finishes today with 6 strikeouts, which is really good for him. Does walk the batter here after letting the other runner get up to second base. Lane Thomas 0-2 count. Fly ball, right field. Jordan Walker, it looks like it's him back there, and he will make the catch. Very excited to see what Hayashi can do. He will be our number 5 starter heading into this year. Won that battle with Simeon Woods Richardson. But he has all the makings of a guy that maybe will be slotted in at number 5. But the difference between Bayo at 2, Stone, Turner, and Hayashi here is that the first hit he gives up. It's slim. Any one of these guys could be getting the ball day 2 of the playoffs. Any one of these guys, unless we make a big move, is Jonah Bride big moves this baseball over the monster, and the first guy to really get him, Jonah Hill is going to trade for Jonah Bride because he gets on base and doesn't get paid a lot of money. But Jonah Bride does go up and over the green monster and picks up the 2-run shot there for the Marlins. Abreu down strikes again, but like I said, between Hayashi, he very easily could be getting the ball unless a trade is made at some point. Already just looking at the deficiencies of the team, it looks like potentially when we do get to that July episode, maybe a starter is somebody that we're looking for in the position of need for us when it comes to the trade deadline. But who knows? Who cares? We are not there yet. So far through 4, Ryan Weathers and Hayashi. Pretty similar lines with way more strikeouts for Hayashi and less hits, just the 2 as we pick things up in the 6th. Christian Campbell getting on the highlight reel. Dives to his right, his right, and does make the play. No, he doesn't. Base hit. I lied. I thought he made the out. Okay. Connor Normie goes swinging on the changeup out of the zone. The 6th K for Connor Norby. There's former Oriole farmhand now with the Marlins, and Bride, another fastball inside, another pitch he clears the monster with, and Jordan Bride got him twice, but locked in early, didn't allow a hit until the 4th, had strikeout stuff today, some of the big notes I had on Hayashi. Got tagged by Jonah Bride twice, so it happens. We'll finish today, as that is the final batter he faces with Willie Abreu, a guy that he struck out twice, and you try to give him that one more if you're Cora, but he's going to go to Whitlock here early. No decision, 5 2/3 innings pitched, 4 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned, 1 walk, 6 Ks, and 2 home runs. And here we are in the top of the 9th, picking things up. It's Jonah Bride here with the bases loaded. He's already gone yard 2 times, and we got Felix Bautista. And this one, another inside fastball that Bride it's not the 91-92 that Hayashi was throwing. That one's a clean 99 to 103 that we see from Bautista, and he gets the fly out of Bride. Hot Hayes, swing and a miss with a runner on third base. A big out there. And then De Los Santos, he can't catch up to actually in front of the 101, dotted on the corner. And De Los Santos is down, and Bautista feeling it coming off that mound. He has been, so far early on, exceptional for us. We asked him to get a little bit over an inning pitch there, and he supplies beautifully. Ronnie Enriquez will be the man for the Marlins here as we head to the bottom of the 10th inning. Still knotted up at 7, and Alex Bregman says, no more. That's going to easily score Marcelo Meyer, and we do pick up the win in the debut of Nori Hayashi. He doesn't get the win, however, unfortunately, but we do end up picking up the W for the squad. Hayashi is vanquished of the potential loss. Great job by the team. We are out of the gates firing. Obviously, we won the 3 out of 4 against the Yankees. We have another walk-off early in the season, the second time we've had one already this year. Marcelo Meyer in there standing up, and great job by this ball club. Great job by our guys. Just out here having fun early on in the season. I can't wait to see the rest of it as everything unfolds for us. But a big win for the boys with the Red Sox across their suggest. But excited to see who really takes a step in the rotation. I think that's the big thing for us coming up is who's going to have those moments. Who's going to come in and take the ball and really be dominant this year. And already a better start from Mayashi than Stone. Obviously, you have Johnny Turner in there and Brian Bayo, who we think highly of both of those guys. But we shall see. Next night against the Fish, it is full. Bases are loaded here in the 7th inning. I believe it says we're jumping in the 7th, and Michael Kopech is asked to get out of this little jam. Lane Thomas 0 for 2 so far today. And 0-1 pitch is popped up. Rafaela ranging in with his arm and his reputation. No movement from the runner at third base, and the strike to Wong is in there. Then Hayes dotted on the corner, up and in. Oof, can't get much better than that. And we get out of the jam. And we will end up winning this game. Looks like a Connor Wong home run gets us the victory. We tune in a little bit later, or the next night, as we've seen big moments from all 3 games in this series. Rodolfo Castro, bottom of the 8th inning, 2 on in his instance against Andrew Nardi, a lefty. And he puts this one into left center field. Play is made. Roman Anthony tags up. Maybe a little bit risky there, but he's able to get in there, and that will spell the day for Andrew Nardi. Is, I guess, not able to get the job done, and they will go to Bruce Dar Gratterall, who so far has been untouchable this season. Really, no one's gone on base against Bruce Dar. 3 perfect innings so far, and gets a swing and a miss from Christian Campbell and keep that streak going. Keep the runner on third base in the 8th inning. In the top of the 9th, Kopech out another time and gets Corey German there this time. And, yeah, absolute unfair the way he dots these corners. It is spectacular. Jaron Duran here in the bottom of the 9th inning. He flips over the head of Otto Lopez, and he is on first base to begin things and can quickly be on second base. If asked, will we ask that of him? Yes, we will. Sinker in there. Doesn't matter because Duran also in there at second base. Stolen base number 1 for Jaron on the year. 0-2 count. Alex Bregman now with his back a little bit against the ropes. He swings and misses on that slider. It's thrown so hard you think that thing's a fastball or a cutter, and then it just keeps fading away, and by the time you think you've made contact with it, it's a good 7-8 inches away from your bat head. Rafael Devers is awarded first base on the intentional walk. Not even going to let him kill them, and Tristan Casas just very much outmatched that at bat. Not even a competitive swing, and he swung 3 times, and Gratterall again gets out of jam with a strikeout. What a pitch by Felix Bautista. Absolute devastating splitter. Keeps the runners off of the scoreboard here. And then Roman Anthony just trying to play hero ball. Can he do it? Well, he takes a very close ball 4 and gets on base. Marcelo Meyer, now he is trying to be the one to get the run home. He will lay down a bunt. It is down. It is chopping, and Meyer is safe. Tries to sacrifice, but he ends up bunting for a hit. And now the bases are loaded, no outs. All you got to do, put the ball in the air. Jordan Walker, put the ball in the air. Or don't swing the bat. That's cool, too. All right, who's up next? Christian Campbell. Christian Campbell, put the ball in the air. Christian Campbell, put the ball in the air. Something. No double plays. And, did we ground a double play? No, he did not. They go home with it, which was an interesting, I guess. I mean, they got the out at home, but the inning continues. Carlos Narvaez, 0 on the day, looking for his first hit of the season, one that would bring the winning run home. Exactly what we get. 98 off the bat, into center field, and another walk-off win. 3 in the first week for the Boston Red Sox here to open up the season. And again, what a opportunity for us to really gain some big momentum and really take over this division early on. Already have taken care of the Yankees. We have a nice lead over them. Obviously, the Marlins not in our division, but another walk-off win. We are only 35 minutes into this video. We've seen 3 walk-off winners. Opening day, another one, and then another one against the Yankees, and then one here against the Marlins. Bautista already up to 2 wins on the year. Griffin Jacks picks up the loss. We move on. Rafael Devers, he has 2 home runs already in this one, so we'll jump in and see if we can help him pick up his 3rd, as he is at, like, who would trade a guy that's doing that? I don't know. It seems silly to me, but whatever. Devers does go hacking on the circle change down and away from him. Nasty pitch. And we will enter with Felix Bautista trying to pick up W. Josh Lowe. As we are watching from Devers' perspective here, we're still player locked with Devers in this case. Chopper, second base. Campbell the dive up to Marcelo Meyer at short, and the throw is not in time, so we will play at least one more batter as Christian Campbell. Really, really nice play. And we will be able to look in as Alejandro Kirk, big boy supreme. 2 for 3 on the day, one of the tougher outs, or at least tougher strikeouts in the major league, but he'll put up a really, really good at bat. This one is skied at center field. Rafaela well in, and the Red Sox win yet again. Not a walk-off, as it's pretty hard to do that on the road, but still a day where we came in there, we clutched up, we put our nuts on the table, ended up winning this crochet start. Very nice. Very, very nice. Good stuff. All right, we pick things up in the 7th inning, another day against Tampa Bay, and let's check out what Garrett Whitlock has in store for us, and if he can help us get out of this little jam we've found ourselves in. Carson Williams, the power-hitting shortstop. 3-2 count. Grounder, Meyer there. Takes it to the bag himself. Over to first, and Williams not in time. A lot of debate between Carson Williams, Marcelo Meyer over the past few years. Anthony Volpe, we can throw him in that conversation. Who's going to be the premier shortstop other than Gunnar Henderson / Jackson Holiday it's in Baltimore? And those 3, a lot of people have their opinions on each 3 of them. Obviously, we hope it's Meyer. I don't blame you if you go Carson Williams, which is his skill set and how good that is. But I digress. Pick things up in the bottom of the 9th inning. Felix Bautista gets the swing to right center field, and Rafaela chases it down. 1 gone in the inning. Xavier Isaac, 1 for 3, and make it 2 for 4 as the first base runner to reach here in the 9th inning comes with 1 out. Rafaela throws it in yet again. Josh Lowe, 0 for 3 on the day. Make it 0 for 4. Meyer's able to backhand stab at it over to Narvaez, who's playing first today. And then Kirk looks that one right by him. 101 on the gun, and we pick up another win. And we are surging through 28? Yeah, it's 2028. We won in 2027. So 2028 off to a roaring start. Already 5 saves for Bautista. He at least has 2 wins through this part of the season. And we lead a 4-game series 3 games to none. Now, we will be player locking here with Roman Anthony for a couple of games here against New York. Kind of want to keep this train rolling 10-4 early on. And like I was mentioning before with Christian Campbell, we need them to have breakout years. Especially they're both being this young. They haven't had that one like really big surge in development yet. That 1 year that puts them up like, one category, a few categories, like 6, 7, 8 points. Anthony does get a hit here. Start off his little player lock journey here against the Yankees. We're looking for that, especially with Anthony being the number 1 prospect in baseball for as long as he was. Trying to come through here. Dean Kramer has the bases loaded. He absolutely shits on that cutter. 106 off the bat, 108 off the bat. Doesn't quite keep it fair. Then the next pitch, he lines super hard, but right at Judge, and you can't get mad at those results. And I think this is what's been better about Anthony. He's been piecing up the baseball, I think, a lot better, at least early on. This one, 99 off the bat the other way, and robbed of 2 hits, and already has a hit as well. Then he gets hit by that pitch. In the 7th inning, Marcelo Meyer trying to come through up the middle, and he will come through. Rounding is Anthony. He will score with ease with the throw coming in to third base. But are we going to get that big Roman Anthony breakout year? I think we will. I think we're going to see him have a few more home runs than we're used to him seeing. We're going to see him get on base a lot more. I'm not expecting him to OPS like 900 or so, but maybe I should. Finally, the weakest hit ball of them all is the one that goes over the wall, which is crazy, off Fernando Cruz, who routinely has given me struggles in this series with this changeup fastball combo. And Roman Anthony, the Roman Empire, is it here? Is it finally here to stay? Oh, God, I hope so. This one, 88 rows deep in the Little League Park that is Yankee Stadium, and we will pick up the win here. And, yeah. Very, 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 very good from us. Good job. We beat the Yankees again. Lead the series 1-0. Hiyashi, his second win, didn't give up a run against the Yankees, which you love to see. And we pick it back up in the Bronx the next night. What do we have in store here? What do we have from Roman Anthony, who again has been absolute, has, an OPS in the 700s and probably well above that with the 2 for 4 day with the hit by pitch. Got on 3 times. This is what the record is like head to head against the Yankees. Overall, a lot of things very similar. We're just putting up a lot of runs, even though their offense has technically been better than us in OPS and average by 0.001 tick in both places. But we've been hitting the ball very similar, just we're getting runs off of it, and they're not. They got Luis Severino back. 2 games started, 2-0 record, 12 innings pitched, but we faced off against German Marquez, so that means that there was an injury of some sort to Severino, and we get Marquez. Bases loaded again. Circle change in that spot. You time it up and just miss it, I guess. I don't know. That's one thing about playing the way we play is we don't have the PCI. We can't guarantee that things are going to be timed up, which I like. I like the players' ratings to matter and all that, but it is a little frustrating, especially if you have a player that's good enough as Anthony. He has really good ratings the way they are, and doesn't do much here in Game 2, but we do pick up the win and another win against the Yankees. We win this series already 2-0, and another 4-0 victory. Now we pick it up against the Yankees again in the last game of this series. See the offense, a couple of those numbers there, very, very high. Top 7, it is Bregman, 304 average against Stephan. He does ground into an inning-ending double play, and we strand the runners on base. No runs for us there. We return to center landing, but again, later on, we get basically the same situation. This time, no outs, 2 on, and it's Jordan Walker, who, in his limited action, has been fantastic. He does get A.J. Minter, the lefty, and he pulverizes this one. Runners are off and going, and it won't leave, but it will kick up off the wall. Costas even trying to round home, and honestly, I did send Walker to third base on purpose just so they would throw over to him and not try to go for Costas, because I didn't think that he was going to make it, even with the read and the jump that we got. So I sacrificed that out and the runner on base to make sure we score the go-ahead run. And even if they did go to Costas, we did have a runner on third base instead. And Marcelo Meyer against Cruz, the fastball high, he whips through. We do have the lead. And now we can just jump right into Felix Bautista, who is trying to get another save. He has been excellent since signing with us in the offseason. We lost Evan Phillips. We kind of got him on a reclamation contract. And it's like, hey, like your numbers haven't been as good as we think your talent is. Come over here and close game for us. 50 save season. Same thing for Felix Bautista as Evan Phillips got the bag from Miami. And we're getting the same thing. 3 up, 3 down, Duran over. That will do it. And the Red Sox win in a very action-packed, winning-filled first part of our season. Again, let us know, will we get that season from Anthony, Campbell, and Meyer that we really, really want? We will be focusing on Christian Campbell next episode, so stay tuned for that. We will see you later. All right, so a lot going on in this episode. A lot of it good. We already have a couple of weeks of scouting under our belt. We are absolutely crushing it, starting off the season 6-1. Following that up, going 13-4. We are out of the gates running first team to 13 wins in the entire major leagues, and the only one past 10 so far. Putting already a sizable gap into the division. Can't win it in April, but you can lose it. And the Yankees, we have pummeled. We have beaten them, 6 out of 7 tries already. Next time we see those losers isn't until July. And then again in September. So they have a whole bunch of season left. We have a whole bunch of season left. Let's check on notables. Garrett Crochet, nasty. Brian Bayo, he's doing all right, and recently he has been real good. He's given up 3 runs in each of his starts this year. Could be better, but could be worse. 25 strikeouts. He's at least taking that up a little bit. Gavin Stone has been a little up and down. If you look at his recent games, a real good performance against Tampa Bay. Not so much in that first game. A little bit better, but still not great against Washington. But they have 6 shutouts. Had no hits through that outing as well, but was pulled. Johnny Turner, he's been doing A-okay as well. And Nori Hiyashi, in his first taste of big league action, has been all right. A 2.75 ERA has been good. Simeon Woods Richardson has gotten in twice, has a win. Will Vest has been okay. Garrett Whitlock, all right. Kopech, untouchable. Burke, good. Justin Slayton, AJ Puck, great. And Felix Bautista, as advertised in his 8 appearances this year, has been locked down. 7 2/3, 6 saves. He already picked up 2 wins, only 1 run against him, and only 1 walk. Again, that was the big thing. His walks per 9 rating being a 39. He was at 6 walks per 9 the last couple of years. So far, it's about 1. So let's hopefully that keeps on keeping on for as much as possible. Lineup-wise, Jaren Duran is on fire right now after being real good, real hot in these last 10 games, including 6 stolen bases there. Bregman starting the year off real nice. Devers continuing to off his MVP season last year. Already doing basically what he's been doing his whole career, which is hit the ball and hit it well. Tristan Casas out the gate, hitting for high average. We'd love to see that power creep back up. Only 2 home runs so far. Connor Wong continues to play well. Roman Anthony, we talked about him a little bit. He's hitting the ball hard. There are so many. He should have another home run, like 5 more RBI, another 2 doubles or so in that Yankee series. But 750 OPS, better than what he was. Christian Campbell, still can't figure it out. I think we're going to be spending a lot of time with Christian Campbell next episode because nobody likes cold soup. Marcelo Meyer, he is out of the gates, firing on all cylinders. 14 games so far, 277 average, 890 OPS, 3 bombs, 3 doubles. And San Rafael, again, if he just continues to he just has a season like he did last year. And like his first 2 years in the league. Fine. We can't have a 2026, though. We can deal with this. Can't deal with that. Again, we have him on the contract for a few more years as well. playoff MVP 2027. So hopefully he does well. Jordan Walker against lefties has been killing it when he has gotten in. 704 slugging. Maybe try to find him some more time. Castro good. Yepes only has 3 at bats. Using Narvaez as the primary first baseman backup. Don't agree with it. But either way, we are trying to defend a World Series. Will we do it here? Again, we're probably going to be playing one of these games against the Mets. Maybe trying to find out if we got Tanner Houck on the menu here, but we will be playing with Christian Campbell, I think, as the focus of next episode. Try to get a couple of games with him and finish off the month strong. And then we have May coming up right around the corner. So we will see you next time here on Tisbury 33 Games with some more Boston Red Sox 25 franchise. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. We will see you next time.